Hello from Gardening at Dwensa here in Ireland, and this is a short video just to show you the bulbs and tubers I bought in the garden centre. I was returning home yesterday and passed by a garden centre in Wexford and just had to pop in, as you do. And the time of year that's in it, there were lots of really tasty tubers and bulbs for sale, and of course I had to treat myself. I mean, that's one of the great things about spring, how the garden centres try and tempt us with all these gorgeous, gorgeous things. And I just want to show them to you briefly. And the first thing I bought was a few Begonias. Now this one is called Picotee Lace Apricot. And that colour now, that is my all-time favourite colour for flowers. It's just fantastic. Actually, you see my orchid here, Coastal Sunrise. It's quite similar really, isn't it? You know, when you like something, you like something. So got 3 corms in there, and I'll pop those up soon enough. I also bought some hanging begonias for a basket. Can you imagine those draping down? Oh, it would be wonderful. Aztec gold, this is called, and that's gorgeous. Just that touch of yellow in there to brighten up the orange is fantastic as far as I'm concerned. I'm going with a number of hanging begonias this year for 2 little baskets I have on the, well, in a place in my garden, let's just say. Too complicated to explain. I also discovered these. Now these are Leucocoryne, my goodness. They're from Chile, and they're bulbs. And the reason why I bought these really is because the flowers, those flowers actually don't look that spectacular. They could look a bit like malva or a variety of other things that you might find in a garden centre in high summer. But I did try and grow these from seed a few years back and actually got seedlings and nursed them along and then lost them at the final stage, well, before I ever got any flowers. So when I saw the bulbs actually for sale, well, I just had to try them, didn't I? Super. And then the last thing I bought is some dahlias, and it is the season for seeing the wonderful dahlias for sale. And this particular one is called Christine. Look at that. Now I personally love this type of dahlia. It's called a water lily type, and that's to do with the shape of the petals. I really don't like the cactus types too much. I mean, we all know them, those ones with kind of very, well, sticky outy petals. Just my personal taste, but I love the water lily ones, and that is just fantastic. And I also bought a dark one, also a water lily type. This one is called Caramel Chocolate, and the foliage is supposed to be dark too. Now always look out for dahlias with dark foliage. They have a lot of value in the garden. And dark flowers are very attractive and very hard to resist, but personally I think that the lighter colours go better in a border in the garden. Now this is going to have to be contrasted with something really quite light. So for example, if we just put that down there and look at the begonia. You see, if you put something light beside the dark, it really brings out the dark colours. Now I'm not suggesting planting the begonia with the dahlia, it's just to give an idea of the use of this dark colour in the border, so I think that's super. And I was going to make a video today about potting up dahlias, but I didn't get round to it. I don't know, is anybody interested in that? One thing I always marvel at with the dahlia tubers that you buy in packets is how small they are. Look at that. Now, I mean, that's a decent enough size. That's going to flower for me this year. But anyone who grows dahlias in the ground or even in pots will find that by the time you dig them up in autumn, they're really, you know, about 3 times the size of this. And I have a theory. And my theory is that the dahlias you find in packets are ones that have been propagated from original tubers in year 2. So, for example, if I were to propagate this dahlia tuber, I'd take a cutting off it and it would flower for me in the first year. I'd overwinter it somewhere frost free, and then the second year I'd have a tuber about this size, because I really don't see tubers this small at all once I've been growing dahlias for a little while. That's my theory anyway. Untested, unproven, don't know if it's true. Oh, I do like those two together. It's cool, isn't it? And then just finally to let you know that the garden centre I bought these in was Beechdale. They're not paying me a commission, no, but just if anybody's in Wexford, they might look out for them. They do have some nice things. But I'm sure these bulbs and tubers can be bought in many garden centres around Ireland and in other places too. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks very much for watching. If you're interested in a dahlia potting video, do let me know as soon as possible, because I will be doing it in the next few days and I want to know whether I should bother making a video about it or not. Thanks very much for watching. That's all for now. Bye.